Hey there, so today we're going to skip all the typical goal setting advice. Instead, we're going to dig deep to find that real, sustainable motivation that actually leads to lasting change. To do that, we'll walk through this really powerful four-layer framework to help you find your true why. Let's get into it. This quote right here, this is the whole game. It really gets to the heart of what we're talking about. It's this huge shift in thinking, right? From chasing how you look to connecting with this fundamental need for energy, for life, for vitality. That one idea is the bedrock for building motivation that actually sticks. And here's the problem we're trying to solve. We've all been there. You start something new, you're fired up, full of motivation, and then it just fizzles out. Why does that happen? Well, it's because those surface-level goals, as good as they sound, just don't have enough juice to get us through the tough spots. The journey needs a much deeper fuel source.
So, our framework kicks off with layer 1. This is pretty much the starting line for everybody. It's that clear, simple goal that just pops into your head when you decide, okay, I want to make a change. It's the obvious answer.
The first question is as simple as it gets. What do you want? It's direct, it's to the point, and it's where we all start. Just think about it for a second. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you ask yourself that?
Your answer probably sounds something like this. And look, these are totally valid, honest goals. They absolutely matter. But, and this is a big but, these goals are just the tip of the iceberg. They're the what, but they don't get us anywhere near the deep, motivating why. Okay, so now we dig a little deeper with layer 2. This is where we start connecting that initial goal to the real world. We're moving past this abstract idea of feeling better and starting to really define what that actually looks and feels like day to day. So the next question you have to ask is this. If you hit that goal, what would actually be different? I want you to really visualize it. What changes in your morning routine? In how you talk to people, in the simple moments of your day. See? Now we're getting somewhere. You see how these are way more specific, more tangible? It's not just about a number on a scale anymore. It's about having the energy to get through your day, the confidence to stop hiding, and the freedom from worrying about what other people think. This gives the goals some real-world weight. All right, this next step is huge. With layer 3, we take a leap from the practical stuff to the deeply personal stuff. This is where we uncover the powerful emotions that are the real fuel behind this whole thing. This is the emotional core. Now you've got to ask yourself this question about all those outcomes we just talked about. You want more energy? Why does that truly matter to you? You want to feel confident at parties? But why? This question right here is the bridge to the heart of what's driving you. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's a deep, constant feeling of exhaustion from just not feeling at home in your own body. That discomfort isn't just physical. It's this emotional weight that you're carrying around every single day. Or maybe it's this profound sense of frustration, that feeling that the things that used to work just don't anymore. It can really feel like your body is working against you, like it's somehow betrayed the person you always thought you were. And sometimes, there's grief mixed in here. A real sense of loss for a past version of yourself. The one you remember, the one you really identified with. And it's so important to acknowledge that this is a powerful, very human emotion. It is okay to feel this. And all of this leads us to the final, deepest layer of our framework, the true self. This is where we connect all the other layers, the goal, the outcomes, the emotions, to a really fundamental question about who you are at your core. So, the ultimate question is this. Beyond the weight, beyond the discomfort, who do you believe you are truly supposed to be? And listen, this isn't about becoming someone new. It's about returning to the person you already are, deep down inside. This slide shows that internal conflict perfectly. It's this battle going on inside, between the present self, the tired, overwhelmed version, and that true self is still in there, the strong one, the capable one, the disciplined one. This whole journey isn't just physical. It's about closing that gap between the two. And here's what's so crucial to understand. That gap, that disconnect from your true self, it isn't some kind of personal failure. It's the result of, life. It's the buildup of stress, hormonal changes, the demands of being a caregiver, and a lifetime of putting everyone else's needs first. So let's bring it all home. When you connect these 4 layers, your motivation completely transforms. It stops being about just a goal, it becomes a process of rediscovery. You're peeling back all the layers that life has put on you to find the person you were always meant to be. And that leaves us with this one last, really profound question. Because sometimes, in the middle of taking care of everything and everyone else, we lose sight of ourselves. The journey back to vitality? It's really just the journey back to you. So, what's your real why?